That's hell of a cat wagon, isn't it? That's our dead stock man. He comes and we have a bin, and any dead pigs we put in the bin and put a lock on the bin so the animal rights lot can't come and make a graphic scene one night. You know, they go onto farms and pull them out of dead bins and make a terrible scene. You know, if you know what I mean. You know, where they can photograph it and as though there's animal cruelty going on. But no, if you have livestock, you have dead stock. It's part of it, you know. But anyway, I was talking to that lad, and I says, "You're not our unusual man." He says, "Oh, he only that other lad who drives that wagon only lasted a fortnight. Couldn't do with workload. You know, it's pressure's on. They have to be so many pickups a day, and." He got sick of it. I'm like, Christ almighty, doesn't no one want to sort of work hard? I mean, it's like he said to me, that lad there driving that truck. He says, I like being busy. He says, it's not worse than bloody tossing it off, waiting for jobs to come in. He says, I thrive on it being really busy. So, but no one wants to work. I hope, such as that lad, becomes one of the well-paid jobs, you know. And when all these students are fighting for these jobs, what are big money but very, very low hours and work rate. I mean, you'll disagree with me. I couldn't give a bugger like, but you know, I think the people who really want to work hard and work with their hands get bloody get paid well for it. I really do. We're really keeping a close eye on these lot because we've only got half a dozen left to cow, and you get a bit complacent, and you know, because you're out in the thick of it and it's dribs and drabs. This is when we use our moo call. The moo call will get in fact, I don't know whether number 87, she's old. Actually, she doesn't look as far on today as she did yesterday. Her bag was sort of quite low yesterday, but anyway, we'll keep an eye on her. But as soon as she looks like she's near, we'll put that moo call on her, and then it's an extra eyes and ears sort of thing. It monitors what's going on. And that lady there, she's altering a little bit as well. So yeah, it's time not to neglect these few, and then the rest of them, I don't know. I would say some of them are 3 months old, which will sort of delay our pattern. But if they haven't, when we're turning out, if they haven't carved by turning out, we'll probably just turn them out with them and carve them in grass. But yeah, it ain't gone so bad this time. I don't know what's happening with our Labour government. Christ almighty. Is the hidden agenda what says, right, you've got a job to fuck it up, go do it? Because, I mean, Rachel Reeves, she ain't fit for purpose. She can barely string a sentence together. I mean, I don't know why she's in charge of our finances. I really don't. I tell you what, I said to a bloke, we're having a cup of tea, and we had a visitor, a good mate of mine. Oh, that bloody water trough needs mending, look. It's spilling over, so we'll doctor that. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I said, it's got to a point, we're having a cup of tea with a mate of mine over there. The Rachel Reeves and Keir Starmer, I bet they daren't go out in public. Because bloody hell, I mean, they're going to get abused to death, aren't they? Because they're totally knackering the job up. The car industry now, it's on its ass. For what, from decisions they're making. I mean, all outside, people have got no confidence in our business at the moment. I'm lacking a little bit of confidence in the future. You know, why should I extend my workshop? Why should I put a new pig shed up if this inheritance tax is going to cripple me anyway? I mean, my dad says, oh, just crack on, just keep bloody moving forward. You know, don't even think about odding back. But it's okay him saying that. I mean, but I could go first. You know, you don't know what's in the future. But it'd be a big chunk of money we'd have to find, and it's not as though we're earning like 100 grand a year anyway. In a good year, well, majority of years you break even, and if you do make any money, you either pay it in tax to a useless government who are going to waste it, or you go buy a new tractor or something so you don't pay it. So you're never well off as farmers. Well, anybody in business, you know. Ah, Christ. Someone sent me a text. How the Labour, no, a message on WhatsApp, how Labour would treat their kids. Teach kids, let me get it. It's quite funny. Oh, no glasses. Might manage. Teach your kids Labour economics. And there's a picture of Keir Starmer at front with kid. Pay your kids £10 a week for washing the dishes, cleaning and tidying their bedrooms, then deduct £7 and give it to next door kids who do fuck all. Lesson over. It's about it, isn't it? Christ, I don't know. Where are we headed? Someone needs to step in. Tell you what, the next chance you get, you know, instead of like I vote every time I get the opportunity. And I voted Reform. I'll vote Reform again because Conservatives were absolutely useless. These lot are just not fit for purpose. And I mean, our man, Keir Starmer, before the most powerful man in the world got in power, and it was dicey whether he was. It was 50-50 whether he was or whether he wasn't. Well, he is now. Donald across the water there. And in the run up to that, he went and pissed him off. Well, shouldn't he just either sat on the shelf or done a bit of arse licking? Well, Reform man is in his pocket, isn't he? And well, I don't think he's in his pocket, as in he'll do everything he says. But they're allies. You know, you need good allies. Well, I don't reckon Keir Starmer's on the guest list at one of Trump's meetings, do you? He probably just says, well, he's a wanker, he ain't coming. Anyway, rant's over. Right, we'll go do some work. I'm having a late one today. I'm going to do my jobs and then I'm hopefully spend a bit of time with Daisy. Daisy's poorly, so, and Nana's looking after her, so she can't go to school, so we'll go sit with Daisy a bit. Morning, first job of the day, just come and check these carbs. The atmosphere is very damp today and it's like a drizzly, horrible, it's been a drizzly, horrible night. And it's not dripping at all into the roof because it's quite airy, but it is quite damp and you're just sort of monitoring for a little bit of cough or all like that. But the calves are doing fantastic, especially this one. Look at the size of it. It's nearly as big as it was the first one born, was this one. But Christ, it's a big calf. And then you've got this little dinky one, which was the second to the last one born to this girl. That's her mum. And she seems to have plenty of milk, but it's just dinky. You know, and its belly's always full, but it's very, very small. But Wick, it's braying around. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But the daily routine is go around, kick everybody up. Go on, what's up with you? Well, you know, like, that's an indication. It's maybe just resting, but... Can't be get... There's nothing wrong with that one. But, you know, you just get them all up. Make sure Not's feeling a little bit sorry for itself. The muck's getting very high though, but I don't want to muck out until the last minute. You know, they can do another fortnight, 3 weeks, hopefully, and we'll maybe muck the outside. Well, the outsides, we've had one mucking out session, so they aren't so bad. But you know, because it's like an electric blanket, it keeps them warm underneath if it does come cold. But yeah, probably 2 or 3 weeks we'll muck them out. But in 6 or 8 weeks we could be turning them out. But yeah, very pleased this year. We've had, because last year we had some, well, the first 2 years, I know it was a learning curve with this calving job for us. And we did, I will admit, we did lose calves with having a little bit of lack of knowledge. Come on up. Up here. God, they're fit. Yeah, a little bit of lack of knowledge. And you soon learn by your mistakes when you do lose a life. Yeah, everybody's okay. But the beef job, oh God, you don't want to lose them, because these little critters, well, they could be worth, if you do your job right, in 2 years' time, sort of 2.5 years' time, could be worth creeping up to 2.5 grand. So, you know, especially the bullocks, you get a big frame and get them 380, 400 on hook. At the moment, out job's going because they don't know where's the cut-off point where beef ain't affordable, because it's becoming very, very expensive commodity. But I talked to an auctioneer the other day who rings me to say, is your dad coming up buying cattle? And he says just numbers are down every sale. It's like 100, 150 down on previous year's numbers, what he's recorded. And I think it's, people don't want the work like they used to. And another reason is, I would say TB. If you're in a real bad TB area and you've got, like, you're getting tested and you're getting bad results and you've got TB on your farm, you know, I think that could put a lot of these breeders off. You know, say, oh, bollocks to it. You know, do something else. Just fatten cattle rather than breed them. So that'll change policy a little bit. But there's definitely a shortage of replacements, and I don't know, for what these cost to feed, we're going to sort of, well, I won't say, well, we aren't capable of doubling up next year, but we want a few more next year. I'd like another 20 next year, and a mate of mine's lending me a bull. You know, we'll go from there, like. Yeah, look at the size of it. A little and large, look. Actually, that ain't the little one. You see, look at this. How 2 calves can be different. Number 31, number 32, right? And look at the size of it. That's a bullock, though. Oh, the 2 little bullocks. Size of it. And then the size of this one. I mean, it's not to worry about. They'll catch up. But that's a big animal. Look at them together. How the bigger difference is there. But as soon as they go out to grass, the cows are eating the best of food at minute. They're on some hay hay, what's as good you could feed racehorses it, and they're on some silage which is very high protein, and it's a little bit too rich for them. It's making a bit of a mess in the yard, but they've always got fresh straw, and so we're feeding the cows very, very well. But I'm just introducing the calves onto a bit of creep. A mixture of a creep nut and some rolled barley, and I want to feed them right through. They want a ration of creep to the calves, right through to weaning. Not a great deal, but just to sort of ease the pressure on the mothers and ease the pressure on the pastures as well. But yeah, that's a fair odd thing, isn't it?
Shit, you know.
There is spares. Doing a bit of maintenance. We've noticed since we've been using our cleaner that none of these rollers, well, when we first got it, intermittently went round. He's turned radio off because we got done for copyright. Now on YouTube, well, we're presuming our YouTube money went down.
Thought,
What?
thought it wasn't though.
Well,
Thought it was to do with Christmas.
oh yes, that can be. Yeah, you make more at Christmas on YouTube
It's the real push in it.
because they pushed the advertising, and it has dropped back. But someone had said that it can be do with radio on it background. But anyway, back to job in hand. Yeah, these rollers didn't spin, or they did a little bit. Anyway, the sea's solid, but there's loads of them. How many have you done? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done about a dozen, and I bet there's a dozen more. But we're just going to see if these are successful next time we use it, and then have another go. But I'm disgraced. I've just come back, and we've just come out of the workshop, and a big rat, has just gone up into my pickup, up that wheel. Go on, flick bonnet. Oh, look here. There's a duck. Where is the bugger? Where the hell can he be hiding?
Why is there a duck?
Well, that's his food, isn't it? He's just gone up into here. There'll be a holler in here though, won't there? Unless he's under there. Hey, well, don't stab anything what you shouldn't stab.
Oh, I don't like it.
God, he's got a mate of mine dresses a lot of game he gets in one of our sheds. It looks like Ratty, my passenger, has been storing it up here. Blah.
Ooh. Well, he's not got that one.
No, he ain't got out. Well, God, he ain't gonna do me pickup any good, is he though? He's gonna end up chewing wires.
Did he get up that wheel? Or this one?
No, that way. I just saw him, big brownie as well. You know, like an old rat.
You think about starting it? Oh my, that's scary.
But why was he out? Why did he come out for a minute? Because obviously he's been riding about with me. A few people keep asking in the comments about this real late drilled wheat on our maize land. And it's coming really well actually. I mean, there's enough growth, I think, to tiller in spring to make a crop what we've got now, but there's still fresh growth. You can dig between this, you know, there's a seam of corn there, look, and you can dig, and you can still find one or two still coming. There's no there, like, but they're there. Look, there, fresh growth coming. We aren't. It's just very slow, but it's very dormant with it being so cold. But yeah, that looks a picture, doesn't it? In fact, I'm bloody don't know. I think this could be one of our showstoppers. I really do. As long as it don't fill up with blackgrass, which there is, it has got a blackgrass issue, this field. but there's none showing at the moment. That residual chemical and late drilling has kept it at bay, you know, but that residual sort of runs out of steam after 8 or 10 weeks. But you would hope blackgrass is dormant. Blackgrass is like a back end germinator. It doesn't really germinate in spring and summer. Bloody tragedy this morning. One of our heifers laid, well, she wasn't dead actually when I went out at 7 o'clock this morning. She was just near water trough, looking very sick for herself. And so I rung Chavi, our vet, from Homefields, and by the time he got here, half an hour later, it was bloody dead. Anyway, under inspection, I don't really want to show you, but under inspection, he cut it. In fact, it's educational, isn't it? I mean, it's a little bit grim under here, so kids look away. Did a bit of an autopsy look, and it's got blackleg, and it's as soon as he cut into it, you could smell like rotten. It was like rotting, and it's a very quick. It gets an injury, either a knock, a kick, some kind of lesion, whatever, and blackleg goes through them. Just like it's bacteria, just sort of rots the flesh and closes them down. And there's nothing he could have done this morning, even if we'd found it middle at night or whatever. It just happens so fast that it just takes over its body. And when he cut in, the smell, Christ, it was putrid. It really was. So, I mean, we used to vaccinate against blackleg, but whether we have to go back that way, I don't know. Got this lady here, very, very close. Look at her bag. In fact, I might put the moo call on later on, because I'm supposed to be off out, but oh Christ, yeah, very close. She's altered. I don't know whether this is an odd wife's tale, but what I do from time to time, an old timer told me, put a little bit of iodine on the base of the tail, and you get very healthy calves. You know, just go around and like half an egg cup. Oh, she's altering her off. Just on the base of her tail there. And they said they reckon the calves come out full of land. So for what iodine costs, I just go around now and again and just like I'll come around next week and give them another little dose. Yeah, I reckon, I don't think it'll be this weekend, but she's getting close. This lady, what we call skinny cow, Christ, it's nearly skin and bone. And she's getting very heavy in calf as well. I just brought a rough hard load of straw into the yard to go in pigs on Monday. And that's my lot for this week. A few jobs tomorrow, but now pressing. So right, from a rough hard farm in East Yorkshire, bye for now.